In order to share contents through other apps installed on the device, we have the share external object with the two methods. One that enables us to share text, and one that enables us to share an image. It's also possible to share additional information like a URL and a title. In the example, after the game's last round is over, the panel displayed is invoked to show the results. It offers a share button in the application bar. When the user selects it, a list of the apps installed opens up, enabling us to share texts. If the share image method was used, the ones that allow us to share images would be opened, which the user can choose through to share results. For example, if we choose to do it by email, then that app will open up with the text specified in the event, in the result variable in its body, and the third parameter, the title and the subject. Note that we have loaded a link in the result variable that will direct us to a web panel analogous to the results panel. But it's a particular link that we will see next. So here is what we were talking about. Within the iOS framework, when the user clicks on the link, if the device has the Wits app, our app, What Is That Song, installed, then, in that case, the panel for smart devices of results will open up directly with the results, instead of in the link's web panel. Anyway, up top, we have the possibility of opening the web panel with the web browser. When the device does not have our Wits app installed, then the browser with the results panel will be open from the start. On the other hand, in the case of Android, when we click on the link, if the application is installed on the device, we're offered the possibility of opening it with the app or with the browser. And depending on the user's choice, what's opened will be the panel in the app or the web panel in the browser. This is the default behavior in Android, but you can achieve the same effect as in iOS with an additional configuration on the server. This behavior is achieved with two properties. The deep link base URL property is set up for the main SD. When the app is installed on the device will listen to every link in that URL base, or URL bases, because several may be configured. And also because it may be required to open a web object from any other app, like the email program, that has, however, a native analog. And in that case, we're going to want the latter to be opened, that is, that of the application itself. In GeneXus, a web panel is implemented in addition to an SD panel, or work with for smart devices, which will be analogous to the web's, but for the native app. The deep link name property is set up for that SD object with the name of the analogous web panel that will necessarily be opened in the case of the link, thus its name, deep link. So when a link in the device has the URL base and is of the resource that appears as deep link name in any SD panel, we have both options.